Yeah, hey guys, this is Silent. Today I want to see how you can make SAO better, because the characters are good, but, not the characters, the story is good, the characters are bad. Okay, so, Arc 1. To make Minecraft better, we have to replace the characters in the character roles. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be Kirito's brother. This will make sense eventually. Also, Saki, the one who, dies in the room, yeah, will be his sister. Kirito's actual parents won't be dead, making the whole Yuki incest thing not happen. Yes, that happens in the thing. Yuki, yeah, it's nasty. So, I'm just gonna call them Kirito and Company. Or Kirito and Co. Kirito and Co get into Minecraft. Akiko Kayaba says what happens. Kirito joins the meeting that he joins to solve the first raid. So as they do, have two people join the party. So Yu-Gi-Oh! And Saki join each other, making Kirito have to join Asuna. At the end of the raid, Asuna and Klein and Klein's friends join Kirito, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Saki. Diavel doesn't die because literally, now I think about it, I don't think Kirito ever used that antidote. Maybe he did, I don't know. So they form, so like inside the moonlight, no, it's in the moonlight, so like cats, they form the moonlight swords. Let's skip 6 months to the whole arc where they're like selling stuff and stuff, the one where the whole thing, like the whole debacle about the selling the ring thing and stuff. Kirito and Asuna do exactly what they do before. This causes them to fall in love as it does in anime and manga. Instead of Yui, who's really a really bad character, I'm gonna save that for another video, they adopt a child 8 months after they get married. Let's call this child Nate, because I can't really think of any Japanese names when I wrote the script. Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Almost dies in the raid. This will not tell you which level's raid it is. Actually, 3, if it's... Just say somewhere. Anyway. Also, if you're asking why I added Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he adds more character depth to the story. Plus, he's my favorite SAO character. Another 8 months happened, then they're stuck on floor 50. Yes, as you can see, this is going to take much longer. It wouldn't take 2 years for physically normal humans to beat a game. So this is going to take some time. They're stuck on floor 50. Kirito gets and uses his dual wielding ability. Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets a dual rapier, which a rapier is like a thin sword. Don't say it's a rapier, it's a rapier. Like it's R-A-P-I-E-R. Why do I have to describe? Well, it's 2019 nowadays, so everyone needs like exact. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a rapier in one of his hands and a sword in the other. Saki. It sounds like sake, like the Japanese alcohol. I watch too much Kenichi and I'm a weeb. Except I'm really not, because I don't really watch that much anime. Sachi, yes, not Saki. Sachi trains with her spear until she gets better at it. They conquer floor 50. 1 month later, 12-year-old Nate starts fighting too. Kirito and Asuna adopt another child. This will be a funny plot twist because the child's name is Quinella, which is a character from SAO Italicization. Okay, I need to stop talking. Since they adopted children, they're both AI. 3 months later, they are on floor 62. They have to fight a literal blue eyes white dragon. This is literally blue eyes white dragon. This doesn't need to be added. This is what their dialogue is. Is that... Okay, I'll just say their name before I'm doing that. Yeah, this is so cringy. Kirito, is that Blue Eyes White Dragon? Yu-Gi-Oh, what? Yeah, really original, Kayaba. Asuna, I don't think it's Blue Eyes White. Asuna, I don't even know who this Blue Eyes White Dragon looks like. Nate, what's a Blue Eyes White Dragon? Yu-Gi-Oh draws a S, like how he does in Alexation, and Yu-Gi-Oh reads the description. I don't care. Yu-Gi-Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon is from an anime called Yu-Gi-Oh. Blue Eyes is on level 62. Blue Eyes' counterpart, Red Eyes Black Dragon, is on floor 65. Anyway, that's how we go down. So, yada yada yada, they finish, they go up to floor 65. After floor 65, there's a few filler episodes. The filler episodes end at floor 75, where it starts other anime-themed floors. Like, 75 is Bleach. Their monsters are hollows. Literally all of them, they're just different forms of hollows. Maybe eventually there's the, I forgot the name of that. I don't really watch that much Bleach anymore. Kenichi, I don't know, it'd just be cool to have Kenichi themed, which Kenichi would tie into Masamune-kun's, Masamune-kun's, which those two have less. Then Dragon Ball Super is the last floor, so it's 75, 76, 77, 78. Those are all anime themed. Dragon Ball Super, it's Dragon Ball Super, so like you literally have any enemy from Dragon Ball Super or all of them. But like, yeah. They got up to floor 79, and it's a Laughing Coffin episode. Laughing Coffin are killing innocent players, Kirito and Co. Not Kiriko, because that would be cringy. Actually, no. Kiriko would make more sense, because that's easier, but I'm probably not going to call it Kiriko. Eliminate Laughing Coffin, they take a 7-month break. At this point, after the break, they're on floor 87, which has the boss, the Purple Tide, because that makes sense. This boss starts the hard boss mini arc. After defeating a hard boss over and over, after defeating hard bosses over and over again, they finally are at floor 97. Floor 97's boss is Steve from Minecraft. What is this? Like, I could just picture being in some random Japanese game and you just see Steve and you're like, what? Floor 98 and 99 have two twin bosses. Like the twins are on floor 98, then they get resurrected into floor 99. Then, finally, we're at floor 100. At the Archipelago Islands. That's the top. It's like a paradise center. Not every is. So, the boss is every boss combined, except I did not spell combined correctly, so now it looks like combined. I don't know what combined is. It sounds like kumbaya. I don't even know what that is. I think that's like some peace song that people in Africa sing. I don't know. Anyway, yada yada. I keep on saying yada yada yada, even though that was in my script earlier, but it's not anymore. So every boss combined makes the Magic King. Now, Saki died. Since that Sachi dies, which pisses off Kirito because his sister died, obviously. Kirito has the 30-second revive and gives Saki. Quinella turns on them. Big shocker. They get out of SAO. Kirito meets up with Yuji and Saki. And Divine her. That was long. I'm gonna specify a little more to this Aincrad arc because my script isn't that good. So, that's kind of sad that I'm mentioning that my script isn't good. So after that, they meet up together. There's some dialogue, just spruce it up. Then they meet everyone, so now the second actual arc begins, which is ALO. Alf, I am on live. Pretty much the same thing happens. They find Asuna. She's in a game. And Andrew Gilbert Millis, or known as Agil, happens them. That spiel happens. So, Kirito, Yujiro, and Saki have to find Asuna. They team up with Yuki, not realizing she's their cousin. I could not spell cousin correctly. But I was in a car trip, to be fair, when I wrote the script. Don't sympathize me. But since Kirito's parents are still alive, the whole, I said it earlier, the whole Yuki in, it doesn't happen. Instead, instead of a direct path to the tree, they go through each biome and area until they eventually realize that she's in the Great Tree. Then they go on the adventure. The rest of the arc is pretty much the same. GGO is one of the most, not really, I'm using quotations, conflicted arcs. It's not that conflicted. The only thing is there's one thing that's conflicted, which is the fact that Kirito is not allowed to choose what he wears, but his friends can. That's dumb. So no one could choose at this point. The whole arc's the same, but Nate can help. Then OS, which is ordinal scale. Movie arc happens. Nate and Yui's roles. Nate and Yui's roles are swapped because Yui is actually useful in this movie. So Nate does what Yui would. Nate also is used to hack into the drones at the end of the movie, but by doing so, his AI gets the same impact as the drone AI, which is the drone breaks. And meaning that Nate sadly dies. Finally, the project Alicization arc halfway through to motivate the halfway through of the Alicization for the anime. Kyoto and Yujiro are being paid to test the game. Now it's a trio, so now it's Kirito, Yujiro, and Kiryu, which I forgot. I used some word and it translated into Kirai, and I thought that looked horrible, so I just added a O instead of the I at the end. So Kiryu kind of looks like Yujiro. In fact, it's almost exactly Yujiro's name. Anyway, they do the same arc, just with a third person until mid-season break. And that's literally it. Literally, like, half the episode is just actual SAO Minecraft. Anyway, guys, not much is really happening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, subscribe. Actually put in the comments if you want me to do more Weeby episodes. I doubt you actually want me to. Anyway, see you later, guys. Bye.